Sometimes it's easier to eat with.
The Traveling Gilberts. Who are the Traveling Gilberts?
Hey, I got a question, Jay. Who are the Traveling Gilberts?
We want to know, who are the Traveling Gilberts?
The hell are the Gilberts?
Yeah.
Ronnie, I can't believe it.
Who the hell are the Traveling Gilberts?
I don't know. Aren't they like a traveling circus sideshow?
And who the hell are the Traveling Gilberts?
Yeah, who are the Gilberts? Who are the Gilberts?
The Traveling Gilberts, whoever they are.
Who in the hell is the Traveling Gilberts? You gotta go see the Traveling Gilberts show tonight.
Who the hell are the Traveling Gilberts?
Who the heck are Ronnie and Teresa Gilbert? Who are the Traveling Gilberts?
I don't know.
Who the hell are the Traveling Gilberts?
All right, Ronnie and Teresa. Oh, Lord.
Ronnie, Teresa, you guys coming in?
It's either a 10 or a.
They waiting.
They're waiting. We had somebody new on the intro tonight.
We did.
She's so cute, Miss Kim.
That's so very sneaky. We grab them. We're very seldom you say, "Oh, send me one." But every once in a while you can get that little
I
sneak.
think we asked a couple of them.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you guys got our premiere or were in our premiere tonight for the Creole Queen, but we had the Creole Queen premiere where we did the little riverboat ride. It looked like it was only like 15 minutes. It was like hour 45 minutes, I guess. But it was pretty cool. So if you didn't catch that, go back and catch that.
Hey, I want to say one thing too. Hey, D, can you hear us? Can you see us? Because last time we was dead in the water.
We were.
Ain't heard nothing. Ain't nobody heard anything. Give me a thumbs up. Not on the thing. You can do that too, but you can give me a thumbs up. Say you can hear me.
Yeah. And I'm sure tonight's going to be full of orbs because they were quiet last week.
Yes, it were.
Yeah, they were pretty quiet. So I'm sure they're coming for you, Mama D. Positive of it.
And this is like my smart ass. We love you, D. You know I love you. Oh, and D. Man, Josh and Michelle will not be on the show tonight. And I know that you're disappointed. But they will be making an appearance here and there.
Yeah, we do have Nautical Nurse Nancy and maybe Anthony coming in with her.
Maybe. No, we told them don't.
Just for about 15 minutes or so. It's not long.
She actually has a birthday party she's going to. She is actually, you'll tell you how nice Nancy is. Nancy said, "Oh, I'll just excuse myself and go to the bedroom and do a live at the party."
He just tuned in to see the orb. So
come on in.
They're coming tonight, Bill. I'm sure of it. They're coming tonight. Well, you want to get to this chat? We had Michelle Bowen in here first.
She
was at like 5 a.m. in the morning. No,
Michelle didn't have nothing to do today.
Nope. And then we had Tom with TWF
and Tom.
Yep.
And Tom.
Rhonda B. Where's her banner?
Rhonda. There's her banner right there.
Oh, yep, there it is.
Clothing optional.
That's for you, Rhonda.
It is. I think Rhonda's been like topless like one time, and Tom just keeps reposting it. Looks like she's naked all the time.
Now, Lovey.
You upgraded this week. Awesome. I was talking about you a while ago, Mike. Actually, I was thinking, I said, I got a little something over here when I do my little tech segment or my, tips and tricks, that kind of thing. I got a little tip for you.
Told you they would come around. Told you would come around. They're pretty all right.
Well, look at there.
We had,
my goodness, Miss Jennifer Barnett has just stopped in the house to say hi.
Hi, Jenny.
Hello, Jenny.
I hope you got the intro. Oh, man.
If not, go back and watch it.
Go back and watch it for sure. But we had Wanda from Cruising with Food. She was in here pretty early. She was at our premiere too. Thank you for coming out.
Yeah.
Let me see. I had to write this down. Bill Jensen with Just Dave was in here early.
I like Bill.
Yeah.
I like Bill.
I like Just Dave.
Just Dave has got that voice. He's radio man. Used to be a radio man. Awesome.
Yep. And then we had Bruno. I always want to say Bruno Flippin. It's Bruno Flipper, which is Tom and no.
No.
Susan and Jim. Susan and Jim. I wrote
That's
that down
right.
too. They actually won a prize on our very first show. So
They did.
we had to
And we
find
did-
them
and
because
I-
we couldn't find out who they were.
Yeah, and we never thought we'd ever see them again, and then we finally did. It was fantastic.
Look at it. She's got us on notification.
Look at there. Look at
man.
there. You know, Jenny, you really are the only woman that I text behind Teresa's back. I just want you to know that.
I don't know. He was talking awfully hard to Nurse Nancy today too, so I'm just saying.
Well, I wasn't texting though.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was on a
Face to
trying
face.
out the light. That's a different thing.
And we got Holly S.
Hey,
That's
Holly,
my ghost girl. Me and her sharing some
I
stories.
bet Holly's hair is on point.
It is. I'm sure
You know
it is. Jonathan and Shauna from the Six Traveling Shorts
That's
are in
right.
here.
The very
Hey,
first
guys.
creators we ever met. They will always be our first.
Yes, Tom is a lucky man. I agree.
And I'm gonna tell you, I enjoyed the Love and Marriage show last night. Tom and Rhonda and Artie and Peg.
Congratulations, Artie and
Close
Peg.
game.
Yeah.
It was great.
Midlife Crazy was here.
Well,
They were in the premiere also. Why does I keep saying preview?
I don't know. It is kind of a preview.
Yeah, I guess
Yes,
kind of
Kind of.
something like that.
Yeah, they were. And they always do a great show. Great show. I love the way they do it. I like the way they're always on, but they still don't know each other. It's amazing to me how they still don't know every little thing.
I know.
You've been on how
Mm-hmm.
many Love and Marriage shows, and you still don't know each other?
Chris Goulet is here.
Chris Goulet.
Hey, y'all.
Mind me, old Robert Goulet back
Ain't
in
that
the
what
day.
we told him earlier?
Yeah, hey y'all.
Hey, y'all. He likes to say bonjour, bonsoir. And we say, hey, y'all.
All right, Jenny. Well, we appreciate you
popping in.
stopping in. And we'll be talking to you sooner or later. You know that.
Always delivering the mail. Oh, yeah. Always delivering the mail. That's for sure.
I do.
Did we miss anybody? Did we say, hey, Chris and Laura?
But there they are.
Yep.
Hello, Chris and Laura and Artie and Peg and Bill and Lovey and
I did
Michelle
miss
and
Artie and Peg,
Anthony.
didn't I?
Man.
I'm so used to just Artie
And
and
Dee.
Peg.
Don't forget Dee. Well, of course, I said something.
Yeah, you already said that. I think that we did get everybody.
If we didn't, tell them to pop
Oh,
down.
Eric B. Eric B was here.
Eric. I said see Eric. Hi, man, I was in Eric's live the other day. You know Eric does. I met Eric in person, and he was a little reserved. Of course, he didn't know any of us. I understand that. But I'm going to tell you what. He was, my camera acting funny. He was doing a live on his own in New York
Mm-hmm.
and did a great job. I thought he did a fantastic job just sitting there by himself. He kept the chat going. He kept the conversation going. He never lulled.
He had Walter's World come up in there.
Walter's World was up in there. Great job, Eric. I appreciate it, man. I like I said, I enjoyed it.
What's it say? I have one question for you, but it has to be on Polo, but it starts out. Where is that? Hey.
I know what you're talking about. And that's a different, not that. Mm-hmm. We'll talk about it later. Let me know next time you fixing red beans and rice.
He's
on.
wanting to get it shipped.
I know, but he can sure come on down.
Yeah, Teresa, he meant.
Of course,
'Cause,
because
yeah,
I don't
I'm the
make
one
the
that
red
makes
beans
it.
and rice. I used to make gumbo. And then I found out she can make the gumbo a little better than I can. I say that.
I don't make the seafood gumbo.
I make the seafood gumbo.
I like the sausage and
But the
chicken. But that's my
sausage and
favorite
chicken,
anyway.
She's got it. I'll tell you, she found out how to make that roux perfect, and all of a sudden, boom, I just don't have time to do anything.
All right, I got to get this early because he always gets upset because I wait too long, and I've probably waited too long now.
Oh,
so
you have waited a while.
here we go. Y'all know what time it is?
Yeah. I'm going to crack me a beer. You want one, boy?
I'm sure we're gonna crack me. I
What
already
you
got one
drinking
over here cracked,
tonight?
but she won't let me drink it. I am
Hey,
drinking.
MGM, Bill and Lucy.
I am drinking Corona Premier. It's kind of like the Michelob Ultra. You know, it's like low carb. You know, it's supposed to give you a little, svelte figure or whatever you want to call it. But you know me, I'm always
No ale this week.
No what?
No ale. Isn't that the one? Oh, IPA. That's the one you don't like.
I'm so sick of IPAs, guys. I got a refrigerator full. If y'all want to come over and raid the fridge, I got a separate refrigerator for the for my beer. It was actually an old timey refrigerator that still worked, and they were gonna replace it. And I thought, no,
We actually had to adjust the cabinets in the house because the cabinets were to
So
fit this
small.
old timey refrigerator.
No, yeah, they were
But that's
down.
that's our beer fridge
Yeah, it's my beer fridge now.
that he kept saying he's gonna paint. But
Yeah, I'm pretty much I've got to hire everybody to do anything because I'm gonna tell you,
She said you were drinking beer flavored water.
That's fine, D. It's good. It's good. But I'll tell you what else I got here. Now, Trace hasn't been feeling too good. I just want y'all to know
Yeah,
this.
my back
Let's
is
get
out,
this-
so I'm gonna sit here as long as I can. Hey, Lucy, gumbo is everything. It's
Yeah, it's a
gumbo.
pot.
Yeah, it's you make a roux and you put
Onions, celery,
onions.
bell
You
pepper.
put your Trinity, and then you add all that to your roux, chicken, sausage, or you can do seafood. And it's not a soup, it's not a stew, but it's kind of
In between. It's
yeah.
like-
Serve it over rice.
Yeah. It's kind of a thicker, yeah.
Yeah, something like
Yeah.
that. Hey, Meg W.
Hey, and
Nice to have you here.
Danny and Lucy. Danny.
Who's Danny?
And then Lucy. Danny Griswold.
Oh, I thought you were like saying Bill and Lucy, like Danny and Lucy.
No,
I'm like,
I was like
she-
Danny and Lucy.
has she upgraded?
Danny and then Lucy. Calm down. Well, guys, we are not going to be doing a live this next weekend. We are going to be out of pocket. We're actually going
Hey,
over
Griswold.
to a friend's house for the 4th in Florida, no doubt.
Hey, wait, there's my buddy. Hey, Laura.
Hey, Laura. I'm fixing to get this out the way, though. And I'm going to take a little
Yeah,
shot.
I'm not drinking tonight, so I'm just gonna do a little half shot. But we're
Yeah.
going to the Degenerates this weekend.
This is just milk. This
Yeah.
is just milk. Oh, but some good milk.
That's good stuff. That's the key lime rum cream.
It's
That's
the key
delicious.
lime. Yeah, the blue cherry bay key lime is good. It's good. It's like Kool-Aid, though. But be careful.
Love you too.
She said love y'all. She didn't say she just loved you.
Well,
That's
she
old
just
friends.
meant me.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, Laura is my friend from way back when.
That's true.
There's Nana.
And there's my daughter.
There is Mike Wood from Augusta, Georgia.
Well, hello,
Oh,
Mike
Mike Wood, Augusta, Georgia. I mean,
I'm
not
assuming
from.
his name's not must. I'm assuming he is Mike Wood. And
Bill,
Augusta, Georgia, is where he's from.
Bill, I didn't mean anything by
He
it.
heard it.
I mean, you weren't supposed to hear that, but
Milk
whoops.
of the gods.
it really is good.
It
And
really
it's
is.
if you're gonna,
I would suckle at that tit. I'm just saying.
oh Lord,
Hey, is anybody excited about cruising? I know I'm looking at Jonathan right there, and I have been hearing Shauna talk about packing for her cruise. Wanda is leaving like in what?
July 4th?
What is it? Not even a week.
mm-hmm.
Oh, and Bill and Lucy are fixing to jump on a doggone ship.
Milk does body good.
Milk does the body good.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
I'm definitely getting some jealousy.
I
going
never
on.
did ask Bill or Lucy or Wanda, any of y'all, put it in the chat. Where exactly is that Horizon going? I mean, I know it's leaving out of Miami, but I don't know the ports.
Yeah, me neither.
But
We got to get on one that goes to Coco Cay.
yeah.
I mean,
I was looking
we've
last
never
night.
been, and
He said 8 days. Whew. I was looking last night at some cruises, and I was, I always, first thing I do is go to my Carnival account, and I start looking at stuff. And I said, I've been on Royal. Royal's not bad. Why don't I look at Royal? And I'm going to tell you what, the ports were better. On some of
we
these
had a
ships.
free cruise with Royal for this year, but we're not going to be able to take it.
Now, look here. There it is. Amber Cove, Half Moon Cay, and what the hell is that?
Bimini? I have no idea.
I don't know. I ain't never heard of that island, Bimini.
I'll go to Half Moon
Bimini?
Cay. Is that the one we want to go to, or is it Coco Cay?
Half Moon.
Okay, I got that.
I think
mixed
Coco
up.
Cay's like the amusement park or whatever. I probably would like it, but I'm not really a fan of that.
She's
I'm too old for this.
The Edge went out today, right?
Yes.
She said there was lots of news media on board. I'm sure that's the first ship going out of the U.S.
Well, I
So-
seen the JJ Cruises. I saw EECC Travel was on there, and somebody else was on there. I can't remember, but I know EECC went live for a little while. You don't usually go live a lot, but
It's in the
they did.
Bahamas.
The Bahamas.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the Bahamas.
I'm gonna be honest. I like Nassau. Now, I did not care for what's the one we went to? The Grand Bahamas. Well, I guess it's Freeport on one side. It's
Yeah.
according on where you park. Park your ship, but
It's a new port for the Carnival.
I wasn't a big fan of the Grand Bahamas.
No.
And of course, I know they got ravaged by the hurricanes. And
But a
I
lot
did
of people
feel
don't
bad.
like Nassau, though, and we loved it.
Oh, I love Nassau.
Because we just did our thing. We got off the ship, and we just took out walking.
Yeah.
we did not get harassed. And of course, I don't think we knew that everybody said the crime was as bad as it is there, but we had a great time. Nobody bothered us. We were on some streets by ourselves. We wandered into, it's in one of the vlogs, I'm sure, we wandered into this,
The oldest house on
the
the
oldest
island.
house on the island, and
Took a
free
tour?
tours.
Yeah,
Yeah,
free
we
tours.
just like popped in and was like, hey, and walked around. It was
Yeah,
pretty
you're
cool.
just supposed to tip the old boy at the end, so we cut out early so we didn't have to do that. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Teresa didn't want to go up them little narrow stairs that they was going on up to do the rest of the tour. We did leave a little something for him at the bottom.
No, it was hot in the house. There's no air.
I know, but they were heading up them stairs too, and I didn't want to do that. We were already hot. We had done the Queen staircase, and we were walking around going to go to the rum factory or whatever, but we decided to cut on over and go to the flea market and go to that, I don't know, y'all know the name of the beach down there, and ate at crab and tings and all that. It was great.
Bamina Lewis. Bamina Olas for the Gilberts.
Yeah.
Bamina. Just Bamina.
Yeah. That's the next on Love and Marriage. Spell that. That's what it's going to come down to, Artie.
He said he's going to be swimming with some pigs.
I did want to swim with the pigs, but she's scared of floaters. She's scared of floaters. And I would be scared of that too, Bill. Be careful.
What do you mean I'm scared of floaters? What does that mean?
You know them pigs got to go sometime or another.
Oh.
Floaters.
Oh.
Hey, there's Kimberly Ryan.
Hey, Kimberly Ryan.
Did she see herself? Did she see herself?
Did you, Kim? Did you see it? Hey, I think we might have some guests trying to come in.
Well, all right. Guys, we're going to break it off. We're going to jump right in. Boom. Here she is.
There she is.
Look at this.
Hey.
Look at this.
Hi.
Cruising and YouTube royalty has entered the house. Miss Nautical Nurse Nancy, Miss Nancy Plack. How are you, darling?
Hey, I'm good. I'm good. I hope that you can hear me okay. Is it okay?
Absolutely.
Sounds perfect.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for popping in. We
So
appreciate
I'm
you
popping
being
in from
here.
a party, so there might be some background noise over here, but it's my mom's birthday coming up, Anthony's too, so add a little shindig here, but I wanted to be
to
at
both
your
of
live.
them.
Absolutely. Happy birthday. We're not going to keep you very long. We did want to pick your brain a little bit about this fantastic cruise you just got off
It
of.
was so amazing. Oh my gosh.
You have a great time?
It was wonderful. It felt so normal, like way beyond what I thought it would be. I thought we would have to be masked. I thought all these, like temperature checks, masks, COVID swabs 5 times a day,
Yeah, exactly. Well, let me ask you this. What exactly was different? What
So
was?
the buffet was definitely different. But it was nice. Like it didn't feel very different. It was just people were serving you instead of self-serve. They did have a couple of little sandwich areas, but they usually would take the item and give it to you on your plate. So they really had like very minimal touching. Even beverages, like they had beverage stations, and at the beverage stations, I had my coffee mug, and they would fill it up. They'd fill up another cup and then pour it into my mug.
Oh, okay.
Very
So
cool.
they had like no touching. They had people were mandated, watching that you washed your hands or did hand hygiene before you came into the buffet, before you went into the theaters, like a little bit more health kind of conscious cleaning all the time. And I think everybody was on board with that.
Well, what about the theaters and the shows?
Definitely distance. So
Yeah, we saw that in one of the videos. It was like all spaced out.
Tony showed really well on how much just like 2 seats together, and then a big space, and then 2 more seats, and then a big space, and like the rows had like every other row had was nobody in the every other row, and then the spacing like that. So they really tried to keep the spacing like to a minimum, have you stay with your group. It was a little challenging because our group of creators got really big.
Right. And that's why I was wondering, though, because there was such a small percentage of people on the cruise, what do you think the future holds for the shows with that kind of distancing? Do you think
I think that in time, I personally think that we're going to get back to filling up these ships. I really do. I think it's just a matter of knowing how to deal with this, with this virus and with an outbreak. But it's going to act very much like a virus did before. So it's going to be very, good. So it's going to act very much. That was my Naomi.
Hey, Naomi.
Oh man. So my niece just showed up. So that's fun. We haven't seen her for a while. So that's cool. So anyway, it's going to act very much. I think it's going to return somewhat back to more of, very health conscious, I think. Always kind of knowing what to do if there is an outbreak. I think that they have the crew, in talking with the crew, they have to go through like weekly drills for what to do if there is an outbreak. So they're much more prepared than they were, than they knew even, how to manage. So yeah. I think I do think we'll eventually get back to being less distanced, but I think it will take some time and make sure that we're successful just getting out there.
Right. Well, that's what I was kind of thinking about the buffets you were talking about, being served. There's always a carving station or something anyway. Yes. And so I didn't think it would be that much different.
Right. And the workers weren't like all just one to they spread out. So they would move with you. I'll tell you, it was really nice in some ways to have so much space. But in some ways, I feel like as these cruise ships fill up a little bit more, the excitement will come back. I feel like the parties, we couldn't have any sail away party per se. And I feel like some of that will start to return as we get to cruising more. So that's my own opinion. I think we will need to definitely give it time. It's so exciting, the first sailing out of the United States now today, just seeing that. Oh my gosh, just so exciting. But this cruise out of Nassau that we did, so we did that Adventure of the Seas cruise out of Nassau, one of the first in the first Royal Caribbean in North America area. Yeah.
And it was only a third full, right?
What was that?
It was only 1/3 full. Is that correct?
It was. Yep. It was only a third full. Yep. It was just a little over 1,000, and that ship holds over 3. So yeah, for sure.
Gary had a question. He said, do you know what the protocol was if you were to contract COVID on board? Did they tell you what to do?
They did not really give us information if you should. They did say that they would be, I believe from my insight, that you would be quarantined, and then they would cover health. They would cover the care. And so I think that we saw that with the second sailing of Adventure of the Seas with the, I know. Hey, I know. That's my Hannah. Everybody's giving me the down skinny about everybody who's coming to the party. But yeah, you saw that with how they handled that second sailing of Adventure of the Seas with they had the two positive cases, one minimally, they were both non-vaccinated. But I think that they'll handle it the same way. It matters how much their resources will be. If it's a big outbreak, I don't know if they'll be able to, financially cover for everyone to have a private jet or a private charter to go back home. So it'll be interesting. I don't know how that will go. They did, Royal did reassure us that we would have medical care, that we'd be taken care of, even going into the cruise. If you tested positive, that you could cancel without any penalty.
Right.
They got to handle it better than they did in Punta Cana, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I definitely have more faith in the cruise ships than I do that resort.
Yeah, well, a lot of people know that Teresa, she had a back issue on a cruise ship one time. We actually been to medical before, and I'm gonna tell you, it's a hospital. They really take great care.
And they have. They really did say that they re-upped their medical staff, where they have even quarantine areas set aside, the way that they have their handle their air handling. They've revamped and they have health. They had health inspectors kind of going through the ship on a regular.
Well, I know most times whenever you're trying to get off of a ship, it's kind of like a big cattle call, How was it with getting off at the ports and disembarking?
No lines at all. Yeah. No lines at all. So that was super nice. For anything, there were no lines. I think the water park was John went on the water park from the ship show. John did the water park and said there was just you could just go and go and go and go. So that was unique, I feel for this, the beginning part. I think that as we go, how it's supposed to be is that they fill up a little bit more and more as it's safe, as it's safer. So
Well, yeah, that's kind of what I told Teresa. They can't really afford for anything really bad to happen. I know they
Right.
don't want anything bad to happen on these first.
yeah.
We're gonna cross our fingers that
There's
nothing does
gonna
happen.
there's gonna be a case or two here or there. It's gonna happen, but I think as long as they have something in place to take care of it, I think it'll be okay. It's just like around any other state or any other.
Well, that's what the crew that I had. I talked with the head of the housekeeping. He was one of the first people. He flagged me down and wanted to talk to me about it, and we just got in this great conversation. And he said how he doesn't feel like there's going to be a major shutdown of the cruise lines because they're like so much more prepared for like catastrophe than they used to be. Like the drills that they're doing and for the outbreak and that. So.
They've had a little time to prepare, that's for sure.
Yes, they have, right?
Yeah,
And
Talk about
they're all
medical needs.
happy. They're so happy to have us on board. I mean,
I watched somebody shared today the when they were the first people that got on the edge today, and how they were like, "Thank you for coming," or "We're welcome back," and all that kind of good stuff. I was like, "Yeah, that was really cool." I know they did that with y'all as well. But
absolutely, and we're going to see more and more cruises coming this week. They're next week,
Mm-hmm.
next weekend.
Exactly.
So that's so exciting.
We got people in here that's going on those next week. Lucy and Bill and Wanda.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I'm so happy for everevery that's getting out there. I'm so happy for everyone. Now, don't go ice skating and be too confident now.
Well, let me ask you this: how was medical for your little trip?
Oh yeah, my medical they did very well. They did really, really well of taking care of me. They whisked me off to this little behind, it kind of fast track to the medical area, and I got treatment. Boom, boom, boom. I got like seen by a nurse, vital signs, like interview history, and then just saw the doctor really quickly and had x-rays very quickly. So they really took good care of me. Pretty fast, pretty efficient, I have to say.
Well, as a nurse, that's what we like to hear.
Yeah, it was very impressive.
Yeah, well,
the equipment was older, like the x-ray equipment was nothing like what we would see in the hospital, but to do the job, to get that view, they had the results pretty quickly though.
Right. That's great. That's the another thing I want to ask you was what was it?
He wrote it down.
I wrote it down.
ICCA cruiser. Kathy's in the house. She was with us and on the adventure, and Kathy's also going to be, I believe, on the horizon coming up. So that's so cool.
Ooh, the one
with Wanda,
and
Bill
and Lucy.
I was going to ask you about the what was I going to ask her?
Well, I don't know.
Did you think the rules were relaxed a little more on the ship?
I was shocked at how, besides that, they really tried to keep the distancings down. Right. So they didn't have as many shows.
But I was thinking, like, what I always heard was they wouldn't let you film the chef's table, but I saw a lot of footage of the chef's table.
I filmed the chef's table before. I've done it before. I just haven't shown it yet in my vlogs, but I did it on the whole chef's table. I did in Oasis, so that was
really.
Yeah. So I just don't have those videos out yet. But they let you film the whole chef's table and everything. They I don't think that their rules were lax. I wouldn't say that. I think if anything, they had a little bit more rules. Oh, they did do deep cleaning in the ship between like 3 and 5 in the morning, something like that. And you weren't supposed to walk through the hallways because they were like sanitizing the hallways and that was something different.
Yeah,
that'd be fine for you, but I'm up at 5.
Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly about the timing. I mean, but I think it was between 3 and 4. It was like the twilight hours. I don't know. It was when nobody's supposed to be up, Ronnie.
Right. Well, let me ask you this, Nancy. What do you have coming up?
Well,
I'm sure you got 1 or 2 this year left.
I do. I have 2 in October. So we have a crazy side to side we're on the Carnival Pride out of Baltimore. And then, and that's going to the Eastern Caribbean. And then I believe it's Eastern. You know what? My itineraries are all mush because I've lost like how many cruises. So I'm not sure about that, but it's Carnival Pride for sure out of Baltimore. And then we're coming back on, and that same day that we come back, we're going to be driving up to New York and taking the NCL, the Norwegian Breakaway, on the Ship Show Sharon at Sea group cruise down to Bermuda. So it's going to be crazy. We're going to try to probably do carry-on only for the first leg so that we can just disembark and get right to driving up to New York. So a little bit scary, but we're hoping that we can do it.
Yeah. Well, one thing we have coming up, we have Lolita Loca in October.
The Halloween
That's
cruise.
so
And
awesome.
then we haven't booked one for early 22, but we're looking right now. So.
Oh man, my 22 is really packed. So anyway, debarkation was much better than embarkation and debarkation much smoother than I thought it was going to be. You know, like that a couple days before our cruise, they informed us that they were going to be doing testing that we didn't expect. So that was a little like, okay, well, what? So that got us a little bit worried, but not too terribly bad. And then that went really smoothly. And then before you know it, we were they had to be creative because we were going out of Nassau, which is not a common, they're not set up for embarkation. But the debarkation, super smooth, super fast, no hiccups in the road there. So I think that they're going to be back to getting back to normal with that all, which is really cool.
Yeah, I think so too.
It's
coming. It's coming.
Yeah. And as far as a crew went, do you think they were at full capacity with the crew?
No, absolutely not.
No.
In fact, we had the photo package, and they normally have like 16 photographers on board, and taking pictures all over the place. They only had 4. So really? I got very close with the 4 photographers. We had a ton of fun with those photographers, but the photo, I think that might have been part of the reason why the photo package was very reasonable, like 100 photos, and we could download them digitally for like $139. I mean, it was like super affordable. It's 100 photos is a lot for professional photography. So
not spend that much just on 4 or 5 pictures.
Yeah, we always buy them though. We get suckered.
We were like taking pictures all over the place. We were like being silly. It was so fun. I can't wait to show some of the pictures we have. So, all right, you guys, I probably should join the party.
Absolutely. We appreciate you taking the time. We do.
Absolutely. You guys, I love you. I can't wait to meet you in person. For sure, cruise, all this community. Love.
We love you. Tell them happy birthday for us.
Yeah. Oh, that's for my husband, and yeah, I'll tell them all. Absolutely.
We appreciate
husband
you.
and mama.
Absolutely.
Bye.
Take care and tell those orbs hello. I wish them well.
He's calling y'all.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, there she was.
Yeah.
A little Nancy. Well, I'm telling you, I've seen some of the videos and stuff that they have shown, and it looks like cruising.
It did. Like it was awesome. We had some people come in while she was on, though. Hey, Slinky.
Hey,
Slinky came in. Blaine came in. Gary, thank you so much for the PayPal last week and a couple of weeks before that. We definitely appreciate it. Obviously, we're not monetized. We are at 610, though, so if you're not subscribed, please go subscribe. So,
sure.
Please, yeah. And Ronnie Stokes and Alma and CA Cruisers, Kathy from CA Cruisers, and this dude.
I say Blaine, and I say, oh, there's Jose. Yeah, what's up, Texas?
He said Nancy is so naughty. We love her. She's awesome. She's always super sweet, or seems to be anyway.
Well, I always tell everybody in the community, I said, sooner or later, somebody's real colors is going to come out, and Nancy says, come out. She's just a good person.
Yeah,
she's just a good.
Seems to be
she's
anyway.
just a good chick. That's it. I mean,
yeah. Lucy said she agrees. Everything looked normal. Which I can't wait for some of the footage from the Edge. But then y'all are going right behind it, so I hope that you're poloing as well, so we can kind of get the insight while you're there.
Maybe that live. You know how y'all do.
You and Wanda and Kathy.
Yeah, Bill, and throw a Bill in there. You know how Bill likes to throw that live out there.
Bill or Dan?
Bill.
Oh, Bill.
Her husband. Oh, she's still saying Danny. Oh, you hear her, Bill? That's her. She's ready.
Playing.
She's messing with you. She's messing with you.
Just kidding. So what else you got going on? I always ask you got anything to talk about
Well, I
tonight?
do have something to talk about. I've been looking at cruises, like I said. Who do you pick the ship or do you pick the port? I personally pick both because I haven't been on enough cruises. Well, this one here has, but I haven't been on enough cruises. If I find a ship I haven't been on that's going somewhere I haven't never been on, I kind of like to jump on it, as long as they ain't got the doggone Grand Bahamas in it. Freeport, I'm telling you, I'm not a fan.
Well, who was that? Jonathan said they did an excursion. Did we do an excursion?
Yes.
Oh, we did an awful excursion. Maybe that's what it was. We just have to pick another excursion.
I don't know. That one, Belize, wasn't my favorite either. But anyway, and then because everybody talking crap about my Nassau, I like Nassau. I'm gonna be honest. I had a great time.
Yeah,
in
we
Nassau.
had a really good time.
I had a fantastic time in Nassau. And it might be because I'm a big dude and nobody mess with me because I'm a big dude. You know, you're a short, skinny guy walking the back roads. You might have trouble. But
Lovey said they booked a cruise today. He
What?
has a live on Thursdays. He said he's going to announce it on his
as
next
live. Why you don't want to announce it on my live, Mike? What's up with that? What's wrong with my live?
Holly said they try not to repeat ships at least until they've been on more. Anyway, what were you saying?
Well, I was talking about repeating the ship.
Oh,
We went on the Carnival Dream, which is a great ship. I love the Dream. Teresa didn't get to enjoy that cruise because she had a lot of back problems. She actually had to have back surgery after we got off the cruise.
and that's where
She
my
was
back's hurting right now. Is in that same spot.
Yeah,
so.
she was hurting the whole time, and we had to go to medical and all this kind of stuff. But I would like to do the Dream again while she's up to snuff.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I still had a good time.
Yeah.
Even, I mean, I never fully felt great on that ship.
I
but,
enjoyed it.
I still enjoyed it a
That
lot.
was a big old nice ship.
She said that she does some ship imports as well.
Yeah, I tell you, if one was going to the Grand Bahamas that had another port that I hadn't been to, I might say, I might do it. If it's a big enough ship that I can just hang out on the ship. I've never hung out on just the ship. I've always gotten off.
Lucy picks the ports too for the most part. I don't care. I
She don't
guess
pick nothing. I do this.
He does it.
I do this.
He sailed the Carnival Dream twice out of New Orleans. He loved it.
I love it.
Yeah, we've only sailed out of New Orleans, Bill. We haven't sailed out of anywhere else. So the one in October will be our first one somewhere else. So
Yeah, we're lame.
it'll be a little different. But it's always super smooth with Carnival. What you said?
I said we're lame like this.
Yeah, we're lame. It's always super smooth with Carnival getting on and getting off. But now Royal, that last time getting on was smooth. Getting off was holy hell.
Well, that was also because we parked off site.
No, getting off, period. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
It was awful.
Well, that's when
They were delayed. They were delayed.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I've never seen the problem of the guest services, but of course we live in Louisiana. We don't fly out, but we were delayed till about 3:00 that evening instead of 6 o'clock that morning or whatever. Oh, these folks about to lose their mind.
Yeah,
because they like, I had a flight at 12. I'm like, dude, no guarantee you're gonna be back here at no doggone 12.
Yes, you missed Nancy.
You did. You missed her.
She was only on for like 15 minutes. We told her.
She was quick. She was quick.
Quick. I avoid Mexico ports. Been there, done that. I don't know. I've been there, done that to Cozumel a billion times, and I still love Cozumel. Well, I know what you're saying, but
yeah, but I wonder if Josh Michelle won any money. Put it in the chat if you have.
Yeah. Are y'all big winners?
Yeah.
Did you get a hand bag?
Get a hand something.
Something. He said, "Oh man, so sorry guys, we're here for you."
Has anybody been to? Was it Labadee? Or something? Labadee? I think it's Labadee.
I have no
Has
idea.
anybody ever been there? I'm looking at a cruise that's going there. That's why I'm asking. I've never been there. I think that's Bermuda, maybe? No, Haiti. I don't know. Look it up.
Look up Labadee and let him know if you've been there.
Look it up and let me know.
Is that how you pronounce it?
I don't know how you pronounce it. Somebody smarter in the chat, let me know.
I love that. Oh, that's probably how you pronounce it.
There is Rhonda. I love it.
Where's it at, Rhonda? Because
I know I looked at one that had St. Martin, St. Thomas. Haiti, that's what it was. Mm-hmm. And this Labadee. And I've never been there. I've never even heard of it. But I wouldn't mind going.
Rhonda said she saw an orb a while ago.
Orb, huh?
That's what she said.
What else we got going on? We got the after cruise of the BBD rum.
She said Texas Pepito asked a question about the Creole Queen, the food rating. The food was phenomenal on the Creole Queen.
Oh yeah.
It was. I was totally surprised. It was a brunch, and they.
Well, two things. You can't mess eggs up. Most people can't mess eggs up if you're cooking in New Orleans anyway. Sausage and bacon, okay. Some people like it soft, some people like it crisp. All right. But you just can't make grits. Everybody just can't make grits.
Their grits were phenomenal.
Them grits was good. The cheesy ones and the regular ones. And the gumbo.
The gumbo was good. The shrimp and grits was so good. They had salad. Then they had their bread pudding was probably the best I had in New Orleans that weekend.
It was good.
It was really, really good. It was
good.
She said the food on the Natchez is gross. We do want to try the Natchez just to say we went on it, but
well, I'm not going to eat on there because Wanda said it's gross.
The food on Creole Queen was really good.
It really was good.
I mean, if it's a good grit though, I can eat it all day long. I mean,
what is a grit?
A good grit.
But anyway, we have the 2022 is kind of a weird mess with us because our son is actually getting married in May of that year. Is Savannah graduating sometime or another? When's Savannah graduating?
I don't know.
Baby girl, when you graduating? Sometime? Anyway, that, and we have the after cruise of we're not going on the BBD rum cruise, but we're going on the second cruise, which is like
when all the partiers are out.
Yeah, where everybody else is gone.
Josh said it was dust. She said he should know because he invented dust.
He invented dust.
Now, Texas Pepito.
Now
we can't compare to Jimmy J's. No,
yeah, Jimmy J's is the best tea. Well, for breakfast, I'm gonna be honest. I say that the Vacherie was good too.
Vacherie is probably one of my favorite places, but they changed the menu, so
Jimmy J's is good.
She's never graduating.
Jimmy J's is good for breakfast, but I also enjoy Elizabeth's for breakfast. And I did not mind.
Yeah, that's another kind of off the beaten path place.
That place we went to last time, that Horns or whatever it's called. Remember we sat outside on the street?
Oh yeah, that was good too.
Man, that was good food.
See, Eric B, you're just like us. I even put it in that video, the little comments that we only live a few hours from New Orleans. We don't live there, obviously, but the touristy stuff we sometimes don't do, and we should. We do the same thing around here. I don't know why we don't, because it was a lot of fun. And, somebody from out of town actually suggested it, Michelle. So I'm glad she did, because I was like, yeah, we probably do need to do that. I had a really good time. It was fun. Different.
Savannah says she should be done in 2022. Anyway, what I was saying was, can't really book a whole lot. Can't really book a whole lot because we don't know what we're going to be doing. We don't know what kind of cash we're going to be shelling out. We don't know. We don't know.
She said the recovery cruise is filling up as well. It's all going to be a great time. It definitely is. And
I need a list. Lucy and Kim, I'm going to need a list. I don't want to cruise with all y'all folks. I'm going to make sure, I got to see if I want to cruise with these people.
Jimmy J's, Bill. Jimmy J's.
Jimmy J's, not Jimmy John's. It's not a sandwich place. It's Jimmy J's. And I think it's Texas, it's on Bourbon, isn't it? Or at the end of Bourbon or end of Royal, one of them.
Texas, the Creola and the Monteleone. Is there more than one restaurant in there? Because we ate dinner at the restaurant there, and was it the Creola at that time?
I don't know.
But it was extremely overpriced, and it was not good.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't good at all. In fact, we left and went and ate somewhere else after we spent like $250 on nothing. So I don't know if it's a different place now. I don't remember it being called the Creola, though.
I don't remember. It's New Orleans. There's better food at a grocery store. I'm just saying, and it'll get you full.
She said the same thing. We never look at our state as a vacation destination.
Oh, I do.
We got a little something that we're planning after we get back.
Don't say
Florida.
it out loud. We're gonna say it on Mike's live.
But we're going somewhere that's local to some other vloggers. And we got a little something going on, something they've never done. So
we undercutting.
It's going to be fun.
It is.
We were going to try to go to the Myrtles again. That video, our Myrtles video, has gotten so many views.
It gets 20 a day.
The video is not even great because we didn't stay there that night. We've stayed there before, but we didn't stay there that night.
Secret.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a little something.
So anyway, we were going to try to stay there. Y'all, every room, every Saturday night is booked up through January.
Yeah.
We would have thought. So, we're all into the Orby Orbs. We're not at tonight. I've only seen one person said they saw one. So we
don't need to see them things.
Some people want to see them.
Nobody wants to see them.
Y'all don't want to see the orbs?
No.
You fooling yourself.
I sleep here. The list is top secret.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the bottom. Anyway, let me get to these tips real quick. Tips and tricks. And the food, too. I got food.
Yeah. Did y'all see the squid video?
The squid?
Oh, my God.
I got something even better this time.
It was the worst thing ever. It was disgusting.
I got a couple more things that I picked up.
We can't, Nana. There's no room. So we're not going to the Myrtles. We're going somewhere else.
She said, take me, pay for me. That's what she said. All right, a few more food things. Now, we probably get these. Y'all probably don't get these. But at the end of the counters and stuff at the grocery store.
Florida people probably get them.
Florida, mate. Look at these. It's like dried shrimp.
Mm-hmm. You can throw that in your gumbos just for a little extra flavor.
Or you can just eat them. Anyway, we're going to see her eat those.
The squid was disgusting.
Well,
it was disgusting.
Let me ask you about this. This is the one we're going to actually have to do a short or something on this one because it's not very big.
Deb's here.
Hey, Deb. How you doing? I met Deb.
You did.
I did. This is the one that's going to be the vlog. That one's going to be probably a short. This one. Y'all see this?
We might have to get Ronnie to do this one.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be a good one.
She says she's never seen anything like dried shrimp. Well, Gary said, I'm surprised you don't like Belize, Ronnie. It's one of my favorite ports.
Really?
It was.
What did you do in Belize? We took a doggone.
It was our excursion, Gary. I think that's what it was.
It was. It had to be. I would like a group of people that I could go up into Belize City because there were things I wanted to do in Belize City. I'm being movie on. There were things I wanted to do. Yes, there's a fireworks shortage. You ain't heard the news? You don't watch the news. Watch the news.
I hadn't heard the news. Look. That's exactly what he said he does with them.
That's what I do with them, Mike. Love it. It's great.
We had tripe coming, though.
Tripe's coming.
Yeah.
But the pork brains and eggs, love it. It's like sausage.
Really?
It's a different kind, yeah.
It tastes like sausage.
To me, it does. Hamburger meat sausage.
Nothing could be worse than the squid, though. Just saying.
Anyway,
even the pickled pig feet.
The Belize deal. I was on a doggone boat, Gary, for damn near 2 hours. Then jumped on a bus for another, 45 minutes to some ruins, which the ruins was great. I enjoyed the ruins. But, man, the boat ride, he's over there stopping over wanting to look at this little old alligator. Oh, they're taking pictures and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, man, I got them in my backyard. Let's go.
Yes. Seen an alligator, too.
Oh, here's a spider. Let's look at this spider. Come on, man. Let's go. I was getting upset.
And then my back was hurting too, so it was just like, and we were on the hard. Everybody's backs was hurting. They were everybody was grabbing
standing up in the boat,
the life vest, putting them under their butts. Josh invented pork brains.
He probably did.
Rhonda said my grandma ate tripe all the time. His grandma did too.
I like tripe. I don't mind it fried up. I was wondering. We went to a eating one time at my grandma's.
Thank you, guys.
And there was a pile of fried something or other on a plate, and wasn't nobody touching it. And I asked my grandma, could I have one? She said, yeah. Man, I ate that stuff. It was so good. I was dipping it in ketchup. I'm just eating it like, I don't know what it was like. I was just, we tearing it up. And then my mama come in. She wanted to like snatch it out of my hand. And my grandma said, leave him alone. And ever since then.
It was just a her and Ronnie thing.
It was good.
Gary said, in Belize, you need to go to Lamani cave tubing or snorkeling at Cape Caulker.
I'll tell you what, Gary.
I don't know.
Next time I go to Belize, why don't you just come along and show me where to go? We need to set that up.
Josh has a wicked sense of humor. He does.
He does.
Pork brain sounds like something my uncle would eat. Well,
bring your uncle over.
Here's your crazy uncle right here.
All right, we got tips of the week.
D? Rhonda B, you are 100% right. Everything is good with ketchup.
Where's D? Is she still here?
Yes.
If she's not here, I'm not showing it.
Yes.
All right, guys. Here's the tip of the week. gadget of the week, whatever you want to call it. It's this right here. I don't know if y'all can see this. I got this at Academy Sports. Some Magellan. You know, everything's Magellan at Academy. This is leather. Got a little pocket on the front, zipper around this. This is basically my wallet when I go big traveling, like country, out of the country kind of stuff. You got a zipper. Boom. Passports, COVID cards. You know, you put your money back here in the back. You put, what was that? Look here.
Hey, is there money in there?
Nope. There's a DJ Clam Shack from Key West sticker I got. Look at this.
Delicious.
That was Key West. But yeah, it's very small. You can carry it in your little backpack, or a lot of time I can shove it in my pocket. But you don't have one of these bad boys for like $7, $6, $7 at Academy. Great.
But I think Baby Girl got you something ordered for Father's Day that's kind of going to be.
We're gonna see.
Yeah. Something that you got to show when it comes in.
I did want to show this too, though. Same thing. You see this? It's black. It's almost exactly the same. Got this for 50 cents at a garage sale. Kid you not. It's got some padding to it. It's got Molly all over the front. Little Velcro thing in the back. It's a zipper. But I don't put my passport in it. Zip all the way around. 50 cents at a garage sale. You know what I keep in here? I'll tell you what I keep in here. It is perfect holder for my iPad mini. Ooh, look at what I did there. You see? iPad mini.
He said he has one that's got blue flamingos on it.
Great. I wasn't going to tell y'all this tip. I wasn't going to show you this tip because this is like my best tip.
Already said I got that too.
This is like my best tip. You ready for this tip?
Hang on.
It's like,
I thought you showed this before.
I probably showed it.
He showed it to so many people.
I show it to everybody because this is great. This.
He does, Slinky. He puts a pin in there.
They probably have knockoffs of this. This is the original. This one cost a little money. What are you looking at?
I don't know.
You calm down. So, this is my wallet. Look how small it is. That little bitty thing because she don't give me no money. No, that ain't what it is.
Ooh.
This is the Secred wallet. I'm going to tell you, I put a wallet in my back pocket my whole life. It's a front pocket because it's small. A little small. I don't know if y'all can see right in here. This is metal. RFID protection for your cards. And I don't know if you can see, but at the bottom, there's a little switch. Boom. Look at that. Fans my cards out. Look at that. Fans them out.
That is
Are you
awesome.
seeing this? Fan my cards out. Boom. I'm done. Throw it back in. Just, where you get that water from? None of your damn business. That's what I tell them, but I'm sharing it with you. I'm sharing it with you.
Hey, Vizzo wants to know if he can pay for a hotel room for us so that we're not at our house during the semifinals because he doesn't want to make the Orbs mad. You ain't got to worry about it, Vizzo, because we're going to win.
I don't know about all that, though.
Texas Pepito, interesting story.
It was water resistant, and it's easy to leave if you leave it somewhere.
Well, I'm going to tell you about his wallet being water resistant. Just reminded me.
I jumped in the damn pool.
You hear Savannah, oh my God, that dang wallet.
She loves that wallet. Look at his wallet. And you say, what if you got cash, Ronnie? What if you got cash? Listen, I got cash in here.
On our last cruise, y'all, he had it in his pocket. We were in the pool swimming. Yes, he's got cash in there. We were in the pool swimming. He realized about 30 minutes in, his wallet was in his pocket.
Leather.
And it's leather. So we took the thing out and it took a day. I guess a day. Dried up. Perfect.
Dried up, tightened back up. Boom. Great. What did he say? What did Gary say? Book with his secretary?
Oh, why were the books floating?
I don't know.
Every person ever stepped foot in your house has seen that wallet. Yes, they have.
That's right, because I got a cool wallet. I got cool shit. And then is Mike still in here? Mike ain't
He's
in here.
right
I ain't gonna tell
there.
him.
He said, I love it.
All right, here you go. I want to
He
show
said
you.
he would have been in the club days.
I'm showing you this, Mike, just because you need to subscribe to this. People don't subscribe to magazines no more. They don't.
Ronnie does.
I do one magazine. Of course, I get AARP and postal record, but I don't subscribe to those. But anyway, Mike, for the last 15 years, I
I don't
think,
even know.
15, 20 years, I've been subscribing to this magazine. You need to subscribe as well. And it's this. You see this? Louisiana Cooking. This is my new one, but I want to show you. That's like desserts and stuff. It's for every 2 months. It's only six a year. Look, crawfish season.
Yes, Deb, we should.
Crawfish season, crawfish things. Catfish things. They tell you the recipes. They tell you the best restaurants to go to. They tell you the new restaurants, the new chefs to watch.
Great.
Great.
Kate wants to know what's the name brand of the wallet.
Secred. SECRID.
I think is what it was. It's about $100. It wasn't
$80. But the
wasn't
thing
crazy
is, I think
expensive.
they got like knockoff brands now that you can get. It's got the little thing at the bottom. You can get probably like $40, $50, $30 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Great. I don't leave home without mine. Of course, I don't leave home without my wallet, but I love this wallet.
Hey, Betsy. Glad you stopped by.
Yep.
She says she just subscribes to the newsletter. It's good stuff. But
Yep.
yeah, there's something about him getting that crispy, fresh magazine that
But
I'm like, it came in. And if it's bent,
if they be in my magazine, they in
Mhm.
trouble because they're going to give me a note. Hey, Gilberts, everyone in the house.
was she talking about everybody in this house or everybody that's
And
here?
everyone else sits in yeah, we don't know exactly.
Hey, Josh.
Josh, you never did say, did you win any money? We are subscribers too.
Jim said they subscribe too. Yep.
Yeah, that's fantastic, guys. We do keep up with it. You know why? Because we only have like a handful.
She's a wired girl, so she doesn't need wallet or anything. She does everything on her phone. So.
I love my wallet. Well, guys always have a wallet in their back pocket. I've had one in my back pocket forever. It took me a little while to get used to putting this thing in my front pocket because we travel a little bit. You don't want your wallet all in your back pocket and some old dude, reaching his hand in your ass, to try to get your wallet and you got to, bow up on it. Guess what? My pants so tight in the front, you reaching in there, you reaching for something.
Man,
And you ain't going to get it.
that's right. Kimberly, I don't know if you're still in here, but there is some trash talking about the Love and Marriage.
Ooh.
Eric B., you asked what we were going to win. We're going to win the $500 for the Love and Marriage show because we act like we know each other when we get on Love and Marriage.
Sure.
But we got to beat Vizzo and then
Then Artie and them on top of that. We got it.
they know each
I'll
other.
tell you what, we deserve $500 if we beat Vizzo and Artie.
She was talking to the house ghost.
Betsy said, hey.
They've been kind of incognito. D, you got our ghosts last week and this week. Rhonda said she saw one earlier, but they kind of been chilled out a little bit. Maybe it's too hot. It's sweltery outside.
Swelter?
Sweltery. Is that a word?
What are y'all going to win? Eric,
I
they
think
say
so.
they're going to win like some money or something.
Yeah, from the Love and Marriage show.
It's really just the pride of it all. You just want the pride. My mother would help me. Southern living's okay. It's all right.
And D, yes, they do make men's front pockets wallets, but one that flips your cards up, that's
Fans your cards.
fans
Did
your
you see
cards
that?
out.
Did you see that pig?
Oh, Lord.
Fans them. Look at them. They staggered. Fanned. Love it.
Hey there, what was your name?
She's talking about Josh.
Derek said he's always done the one with front pockets. Well,
I'll tell
Eric,
you-
you live so close. Well, you live in Baton Rouge, so you kind of
Yeah.
have to.
I've started doing it since like I said, since travel. And I didn't know about the RFID scanning thing where they can like scan the information off your cards and junk. But this one here, not supposed to be able to do that. It may just be a piece of aluminum in there and they saying that. I don't know.
But Betsy, can you say it like this? Sweltery, darling. It's sweltery.
Ooh,
We are almost out of time. I think Josh and Michelle are going to go live. I didn't think they were, but they put something earlier that they were going to go live tonight from the casino, I guess, where maybe since he didn't answer the question about the hand pay, maybe they're going to tell us a little something, something.
Yeah, Eric, we are going
Yes.
against Rafi and Amanda. We're doing that the week after next. We are actually not going to have a live this next week. I told you before we're heading out of town, hanging out with some friends, a lot of friends this weekend. And
Peg, not only does he have a birthday, but we do too. In
Oh.
August.
Yep. Both of us. She's the 3rd of August, and I'm the 29th of August.
Well, it's 8 o'clock, guys.
Oh, and if I run over, somebody's going to be upset.
Thank y'all so much for stopping by. We had fun.
We did. Are y'all more welcome to do that amongst yourselves? And we will see you in 2 weeks.
Bye, Just Dave. Have a great 4th. Everybody have fun next weekend. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Be safe.
Bye, guys.
See ya.